Question 1. In the event of a fire following an accident, passengers of a vehicle will be able to get out of it more easily if they are fastened by the belt, A. If they are not attached, B. It is much easier to press the red button to detach your belt than to open a door deformed by a shock. Following an accident, an unveiled passenger is much more likely to be unconscious or seriously injured than if he not were attached. If the car catches fire, this same passenger will also not be able to get out of the vehicle and will have much more difficulty doing so if he is seriously injured. In the event of a fire, passengers in the vehicle will therefore be able to get out more easily if they are fastened by their belts. Question 2. In the event of a shock, the upper body will be maintained. Yes, A. No, B. This installation is authorized, C. Tolerated, D. This installation is dangerous because, since the upper body is not retained, it will brutally hit what is in front of it in the event of a shock. The 3-point belt is approved and must be positioned on the bones of the pelvis and shoulder. Passed under the arm, it is a failure to wear a seat belt, which is prohibited and punishable by a 4th-class fine. This installation is neither authorized nor tolerated. Question 3. At 150 meters, the road will be slippery. Temporarily, A. Permanently, B. Only in rainy weather, C. This yellow sign announces a temporarily slippery roadway. A permanent sign would be on a white background. No sign specifying what makes the road slippery, so you must slow down because the road can also be slippery in dry weather. Question 4. In this situation, the lights can be turned on is number 1, A. Number 2, B. Number 3, C. Number 4, D. In snow weather, to be well seen, I must circulate in low beams. However, I can replace or complete them with the front fog lights and use the rear fog lights. On the other hand, high beams, useless in these conditions, could dazzle other users. Question 5. The risk of being killed in an accident is greater if I am ejected. A. If I am held by my belt, B. The ejection of the occupants of a vehicle, during an accident, is the highest risk event. The chances of being killed are 10 times higher if I am ejected than if I remain held by my seatbelt. In all situations, being attached significantly reduces the severity of injuries and the risk of being killed. In the event of a shock, the passenger's feet will prevent the airbag from triggering. Yes, A. No, B. Under no circumstances can a human being be able to prevent its opening. By leaving the feet on the dashboard, the passenger will undergo the deployment of the airbag. The latter will violently project his legs towards his face, which can cause serious injuries. Question 7. Before getting out of my vehicle, I only look at my exterior mirror. Yes, A. No, B. The exterior mirror of a modern car reduces blind spots, but does not completely remove them. Before leaving my vehicle, to make sure that no user is in my blind spot, I complete the control in the exterior mirror with a direct look at the side of the side window. Question 8. My vehicle breaks down. I must turn on the hazard lights, A. Put on a yellow safety vest. B. Place a warning triangle as close as possible to my vehicle, C. Since the shoulder is not wide enough, a breakdown at this location implies the immobilization of the vehicle on the roadway. In order not to surprise other users, I immediately turn on the hazard lights and put on a yellow safety vest. I place a warning triangle before entering the turn that I see in the rearview mirror so that it is visible to drivers traveling on the same lane. If there were no turn, I would put it about 30 meters from my vehicle. Question 9. I tow a 6-meter long trailer. I can overtake the red car. Yes A. No B. On one-way roads with more than 2 lanes, vehicle assemblies whose length exceeds 7 meters can only use the 2 lanes to the rightmost. If I tow a 6 meters long trailer, the hole made up of the car and the trailer inevitably exceeds 7 meters long. So I can't use the leftmost lane to overtake. Question 10. Going around the car before boarding is useful only if the vehicle is old, A, or even if the vehicle is new, B. Going around the car, before boarding, makes it possible to check if there are no anomalies, including a deflated tire. But, this inspection tour also makes it possible to check if there is not an element, an animal or a child hidden in a blind spot and, therefore, invisible from inside the car.